happening this week. Fresno State is celebrating the 200th anniversary of deaf education in the U.S. The school is planning a one-of-a-kind event for those who are deaf and hard of hearing, along with their families, professionals, and students. Here to tell us how the event will recognize the history of deaf education and American Sign Language through lots of fun activities is Dr. Janice Smith-Warshaw. She is the director of the Deaf Studies program at Fresno State, and certified American Sign Language interpreter Pamela will be interpreting. So thank you both for being here. Thank you, thank you. Dr. Warshaw, let me start with you. This is such a wonderful event. How important is it for our community to know about this event and to know that it's there for us?
It is important for those on the West Coast, from the top of the state to the bottom of the state, to recognize the history of deaf education and how it was founded in Hartford, Connecticut on April 15th, 1817. That was the initiation of deaf education for our country today for deaf and hard of hearing students.
What exactly is deaf education?
Sure. Deaf education is differentiated from what we would call regular education through American Sign Language. Reading and writing, for those who are able to hear, is how individuals learn. However, for deaf children, they learn through sign language. And we encourage those who are deaf and hard of hearing, if they are able, to be able to speak and use their verbal skills at certain time with speech therapy classes. However, within the classroom, direct instruction happens with American Sign Language and then learning to read and write in English so that they become bilingual.
Yes, that's amazing. And Fresno State is the only CSU in the state holding a special event for deaf and hard hearing individuals and their families. So that's huge for our valley, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes. I think it is a good opportunity for the Central Valley to understand and appreciate our deaf education history.
And it's going to be the largest one on the West Coast, but what else can people expect? Let's say I don't have a family member who is hard of hearing. Why is it important for me to go?
I think it's important for our community to understand our language, to understand our culture, in the same way that we seek to understand other cultures, the Hispanic culture, Asian cultures. I think it is a good thing for those that are part of our community to come and take part and learn about our culture as well.
I find it so interesting that you say that it's a culture. I really appreciate that now. And since I have you here, can you give us an example of what you want our viewers to know about the deaf and the hard hearing? What is it something that we can do to improve our maybe even relationship with the deaf and hard of hearing?
I think what is vitally important is to understand and respect that their communication happens through American Sign Language. That is key. That is what gives us full visual access and gives us the ability to communicate with those around us.
Wow. Give us more details about the event.
Sure. I am absolutely thrilled to share that the president of Gallaudet University, Roberta Cordano, will be coming here to the Central Valley to attend our event. She is actually going to be our keynote presenter. Additionally, I am thrilled to have a group of 20 middle school students who will be traveling from the California School for the Deaf at Riverside.
Wow.
We are thrilled. They are coming to perform, and they will be expressing the journey of the deaf experience.
Wow.
starting with the beginning of deaf education in 1817 to where we are today in deaf education.
And since you mentioned the beginning of the deaf education program, I'm sorry.
Let me add one more thing, if I may. In the evening, we will be hosting Deaf Saturday Night Live, and it will be a performance in which I will be performing myself as the university president. I will be acting as if I were her.
That sounds like so much fun. It's a full day of wonderful events. The Silent Garden Lecture Series will also be a part of it?
It will, yes it will. That will be happening between 1 and 3.
Perfect. Well, lots going on over at Fresno State's North Gym from 4 to 7. Give us the date.
It will be happening this Friday, April 28th.
Got it.
And I do want to make sure that the community knows that it is free. We are welcoming everyone.
Well, the community loves free things, including myself. So thank you very much for the invite. We appreciate your time. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you for the invitation. Thank you for having me.
All right, we'll see you again next year.
Thank you.
And thank you, Pam. Thank you.